Hey guys, it's Jean-Claude, and today's deck is going to be for Joker 41. Good luck to you. Hopefully we can find some more good decks here. Box overall has been really fantastic. Of course, we've still been opening Brobnar, but the other houses have kind of made up for it anytime we do see a Brobnar. Alright, Purple Archon, Star Alliance, very nice. Saurians, both the brand new houses, and Dis. Alright, this could be pretty good. The Sir of Filetown, and that is an awesome looking Archon. Look, that's almost like blades for hands there. Fire up top possibly. Almost like a ghoul sort of thing. I like it. Maybe that's like a night mask. So bring it closer, maybe not. Oh yeah, it definitely could be. You got like the slits there so you can see out of them. Alright, good luck to you. Let's see something sweet. Alright, we are starting off with Star Alliance. It's Chan's Blaster upgrade, and whenever you play it, does the usual blaster thing of 2 damage whenever you reap with the creature, or you may attach it to Chan. If you do, you may use another friendly creature. So you get Chan's effect twice. That's kind of cool. Ooh, Crash Moldon, 3 power deploy. Enters play ready. Action, use a neighboring non-Star Alliance creature. That could be pretty good. Quintrino Flux, choose a friendly creature and an enemy creature. Destroy the chosen creatures and each creature with the same power as either of the chosen creatures. A second one of those. Zap, and whenever you play it, deal 1 damage to a creature for each house represented among creatures in play. Stealth mode, and whenever you play it, your opponent cannot use action cards during the next turn. Okay, these cards are great, but we really want to see creatures in Star Alliance. They create so much advantage, because they typically have play, fight, and reap effects, so come on. Okay, doesn't have those effects, but Officer Quincan is pretty good. 2 power elusive. After a player chooses an active house, which matches no cards in play, you get to steal an amber. First, Officer Fran, 4 power, play, fight, reap. A friendly creature captures 1 amber. Commander Chan, 4 power, fight, reap. Use another friendly creature. Com Officer Kirby, 3 power, play, fight, reap. You may play a non-Star Alliance artifact, upgrade, or action card this turn. Cloaking Dongle, it's an upgrade, and whenever you play it, this creature and each of its neighbors gain elusive. Arm Master Molina, 4 power, hazardous 3. Each of Arm Master Molina's neighbors gains hazardous 3, nice protective card. And now we're on to Saurian Spartosaur, 6 power, 1 armor. After a friendly creature is destroyed, destroy each non-dinosaur creature, fight, gain 2 amber. Very nice. Tribune Pompatus, 4 power, 2 armor. Each friendly creature gets +2 power for each amber on it. Before the fight, you may exalt Tribune Pompatus. These Saurians that buff up the other ones, those are very nice, especially if you get something like Tribute. Regrettable Meteor, 1 amber whenever you play it. Destroy each dinosaur creature and each creature with power 6 or higher. Okay, good against opposing... Oh, Tribute, hold up. As I was saying, good against opposing dinosaur decks. But let's read this card. Amber whenever you play it, the most powerful friendly creature captures 2 amber. You may exalt that creature to repeat the preceding effect. Okay, so obviously now with the Pompatus, you can make a creature +10 power. That is awesome for protecting that amber. Hard to get that creature off the board. Thorough Centurion, 6 power, 1 armor. Play, fight, capture an amber. Oh, Senator Shrix. 4 power, you may spend amber on Senator Shrix as if it were in your pool. Play, reap, you may exalt him. Quester Jarda, 3 power, elusive. Reap, you may exalt Quester Jarda. If you do, gain an amber. Oh wow, Prefectus Ludo, 5 power. Each other friendly creature gets destroyed. Move each amber from this creature to the common supply. This in combination with Tribute is just awesome. Legatus Raptor, 4 power, 1 armor. Fight, you may exalt Legatus Raptor. If you do, ready and use another friendly creature. Great looking Saurians. Imperium, amber whenever you play it, ward 2 friendly creatures. And an Imperial Scuttum. Oh my gosh. You got great creatures and you have wonderful cards to pair with them. This is an upgrade, amber whenever you play it. This creature gets +2 armor and gains destroyed. Move each amber from this creature to the common supply. It's going to be great with Shrix. It's going to be great thanks to the Tribute. This is just an awesome card to see in Saurian, especially if you got all these great creatures. And they keep coming. Brutodon Auxiliary, 6 power taunt. Hazardous 2. I'm pretty sure this is typically the last Saurian card. Okay, it is. We're on to Disc Creeping Oblivion. 1 amber whenever you play it. Purge up to 2 cards from a discard pile. This card is good, but I'd almost rather see Infernus nowadays. Infernus is a common, this is a rare. But who knows, maybe you'll get Infernus as well. Whoa, okay. Hysteria is normally great in a deck that doesn't have Saurians, so you need to be careful as to when you're going to play this card. Return each creature to its owner's hand. So obviously you can see there, thanks to all the exalting and stuff, you don't want to give your opponent all that amber, but playing this early against an opposing Saurian deck could get you a lot of amber. The Evil Eye, amber whenever you play it. Keys cost +3 amber during your opponent's next turn. Rot Grub, 1 power. Play, your opponent loses an amber. Reap, archive it. Not finished with you. It's an amber whenever you play it. Shuffle any number of creatures from your discard pile into your deck. Pretty good with the 3 houses we have here. You got a lot of play effects across all these. Malison is 5 power. Fight. You may move an enemy creature anywhere in its controller's battle line. Then, if it is on a flank, it captures 1 amber from its own side. Oh, there it is, Infernus. 4 power. Play. Purge up to 2 cards from a discard pile. Your opponent loses amber equal to the total amber bonus of the purged cards. I know I've discussed this in the past, but it might be important to say it again. There was recently a Vault Tour where the outcome of a match could have been completely different had the player realized you can target your own discard pile with this card and still make your opponent lose the amber. So if your opponent doesn't have a discard pile, or you really need to take them off amber and they don't have any amber pips in their discard pile, eliminate some cards from your deck. A second Infernus. Great, because we have that not finished with you. Harbinger of Doom, 2 power, 3 armor, destroy each creature. This could be a liability if you have a big Sorry on board. Festering Touch, amber whenever you play it. Choose up to 2 creatures, deal 1 damage to each chosen creature. If that creature is already damaged, deal 3 damage instead. A second Festering Touch, and I think we're on to our last card. Exhume! Wow, okay. What a fantastic card to end with. Amber whenever you play it. Choose a creature in your discard pile. You may play that creature as if it belonged to the active house and was in your hand. Great with some of those Saurians. Okay, I'm liking this deck. Let's see what we have here. Let's get all of our amber up to start. Okay, pretty good there. The only thing you're going to have to watch with this deck is you're going to have to watch the timing of some of these cards, like the Regrettable Meteor. They're not finished with you if you still have Exhume to draw. You don't necessarily want to put away every single thing, because you don't want to make Exhume like a dead card. But this deck is looking pretty strong. Lots of board control, just all around great creatures and cards. So our amber count's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14's pretty good because I felt like we had a decent amount of creatures in here. Let's look at the amber control next. Tribute's a great one because of the many ways we can either protect the creature or prevent ourselves from losing that amber. Evil Eye, okay. Exhume, we can almost count it, simply because we have Theros Centurion that can capture amber, and of course the Infernuses. Okay, Malison, Rot Grub, excellent. Ludo, you can almost say is amber control. We'll put it up with there, but it's not really at the same time. Let's see, got capture there. Okay, Fran, very nice. Quincan can help steal some amber. All right, let's check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh my gosh. Now, I did count Ludo in this deck. This is kind of a case-by-case situation. You don't always count Ludo as amber control in every single deck, but in this deck with all the exalting, all the amber we're going to be putting on our creatures, this does help control the amber because you can, if you need to, fight your own creatures into your opponents just to get that amber off the board. Wow. If we don't count it, it's still 10. This is insane. Let's bring up the creatures and then we can talk a little bit about this deck. Man, looking good. Come on. Tell me we had as many creatures as I thought we did. Was this maybe light? Is that what the problem was? Man. Okay, here we go. 1, 5, 10, 15. Wow, basically 20 thanks to the Exhume. That is awesome. That is great to see in this deck. This definitely is looking like a strong deck. Okay, so I guess the best way to kind of talk about this deck is I feel like it does have some synergy across the houses. A good example of that would be something like Officer Fran with Tribune Pompatus, because now we can put amber on creatures of our choice to bump them up. Something like a Quincan going up to 4 power is pretty nice. Something like a Malison going up to 7 is very awesome. So that right there is pretty cool. But really, this deck almost has different modes that each house wants to play. So Star Alliance is going to do what Star Alliance always does. It helps kind of play other houses, let you utilize other things. That's always good. But whenever we look at the Saurians and the disc package, they really are doing some different things here. So let's bring up, let's see here, Regrettable Meteor. And I think I passed, here we go, and Hysteria. Well, I guess even the Flux too. That's kind of crazy. Look at this. You have in each house different ways to really affect the board. Regrettable Meteor taking out the more powerful creatures, Flux kind of being targeted removal of certain powers of creatures, and then Hysteria completely resetting the board. Now, What's crazy about this is, this Hysteria, we know is really good with these cards like Rot Grub. It's really good with the Infernuses. And resetting Malison's damage sometimes is really good. But it doesn't really work well in conjunction with the Saurians. So you can kind of have this game plan of, okay, I'm just going to utilize my Disc, really control their Amber, do a couple things there. Oh, okay, you dealt with my Disc creatures. Okay, now I need to swap over to Saurians and then start using those for basically the rest of the game. Honestly, if you can get to the Saurians first, this will probably win it. These guys right here, you had a lot of creatures. I think it was 7 or 8 Saurians. Let's quickly check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. Yeah, 8 Saurians on the board. Whew. You get 4+ of these guys out. I don't care what the combination is, that's going to be really powerful. It's going to control the game. Not only are the Saurians big, but this is really excellent. I mean, the protection here, basically Spartosaur is, Auxiliary right here with the Taunt is, and then Papatus. Those are 3 great cards. You can get those out, doesn't matter what else you have with it. This is a winning combination. Saurians are definitely the best house in here. Did Star Alliance? Okay, no, it did have 6 creatures. They were just separated by the Harbinger of Doom. There's a good shot you might want to discard Harbinger of Doom in this deck. Unless, once again, maybe you are on the Disc side right now. Go ahead, do all the Amber control, use this to reset the board, then go into the Saurian or Star Alliance turns. Yeah, I don't think you necessarily want a bunch of each house out unless it happens to be Star Alliance in conjunction with the others, because you can't play the cards, obviously. But during the course of the game with this particular deck, I say you focus on either the Saurians or the Disc for the most part. One more fun thing I kind of want to point out, this Auxiliary, it has Hazardous 2. Imagine putting that right next to, here we are, Molina. Now you have a Taunt that anytime they go to attack it, they're going to take 5 damage back. That's going to be a huge threat, and just put anything else on the other side that you don't want to die. Maybe something like the Questor Jarda. It's going to be hard to get through a board that looks like this. Alright guys, well I hope you like this deck. Joker, this is another solid deck. What is it with this box, man? This box has been insane. Almost every deck can day 2 a Vault Tour. I mean, seriously, that's how good these decks are. Alright guys, well once again, thank you for watching my videos, and I will see you next time.